mustard. Let's make some. Apparently, it's easier than I would have thought. Let's get into it. I'm using a combination of yellow, brown, and black mustard seeds, and I'm putting half of them into this little chopper thing to try and turn that into a powder. And as you'll see, I had a problem. And that didn't work. So I got a better piece of equipment and tried again. I'm making, I'm going to leave this fairly coarse. Definitely not whole, though. The second half I put into the blender and I just barely chop it up. So I do have some whole grain in there as well, which you'll see in a second. It's hard to tell from this video here, but there's definitely still some whole grain. There's some crushed grain, and then there's some powder in there. Now I just mix in the water, get that combined in, and then I will add in the vinegar, mix that, get it combined in, and then I add the salt. I did about 2% by weight salt, and you'll see at the end I probably should have did 1.5%. But it's not too bad, but you'll see at the end. Once it's all mixed up, I cover it up with plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours for everything to come together and blend, and that cuts down on the bitterness, supposedly. I don't know. I didn't taste it now, so I don't know how bitter it is. I probably should have. But, yeah, and 24 hours later, this is the result. You can see the mustard absorbed all of that liquid, and it's fairly thick, which is exactly what I was hoping for. All right, that's it. Let's give it a taste. It's a little bit thick, but that's how I like it. I like it nice and chunky. You could thin it out a little bit more by adding a little bit more vinegar, or even some beer or something to it if you wanted to. Maybe even a little water if it's too acidic. But let's taste and see how it is. That is beautiful. Maybe a hair salty. If I do this again, this is the first time I've ever made it. If I do it again, I will definitely cut the amount of salt down. Maybe instead of the 2 teaspoons I use, maybe do a 1.5 teaspoons and go from there. But it's not overly salty. It's just a little bit too salty. So I wouldn't want to cut it down too much. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or comments, anything. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one. The recipe's in the description. Take care.